Good evening. Coming up next in 7 News, Stronger Western Plains Zoo bring in new measures to help protect animals from foot and mouth disease. A rural forum comes to Charles Sturt University, taking a community-led approach to health research. Less of us have taken care of our dental health during the pandemic, according to a new study. A new dementia choir rings out across Dubbo. The Blaney Bulldogs return to their old stomping ground after 20 years. And in the national news, baffled police left hunting for answers over the mysterious death of two sisters. And a man forced to jump for his life as fire rips through a luxury yacht. We'll see you at 6 o'clock.
This is 7 News, the voice of the Central West.
Tonight, Dubbo Zoo implements new safety measures against the threat of foot and mouth disease. A rural health forum comes to Orange, aiming to fight health inequality.
And later on this news hour, inflation soars as Aussies brace for the knock-on effect to interest rates. And Pauline Hanson incites anger, storming out during an acknowledgement to country.
7 News begins now.
Good evening. One of our major tourist attractions has introduced a range of restrictions to help counter the threat of foot and mouth disease. Dubbo's Stronger Western Plains Zoo has followed others across the country in response to the outbreak overseas.
Home to some of the most endangered animals in the world, for many, going to the Taronga Western Plains Zoo is a highlight.
Well, I'm told the baby lions are very pretty and very cute.
Hamish Southwell, 7 News.
New South Wales Police and the Australian Border Force have dismantled an alleged illegal firearm manufacturing operation in the Central West. Let's go to Ruben Spargo now, who is following this story for us today. And Ruben, it all started after 24 illegal firearm silencers were intercepted at the border.
That's right, Maddie. It led to search warrants being conducted at a business and 2 homes in Mudgee, during which Border Force investigators found a concealed 3D printer, printed semi-automatic firearm parts and unsecured ammunition. A 37-year-old Mudgee man has since been arrested and charged with a string of offences, including manufacturing firearm parts without a licence and possession of a firearm. The 37-year-old was refused bail and will face court on September 6.
Thanks for the update, Ruben. Ruben Spargo there. Underground operations at a local mine have been shut down following safety concerns. Newcrest's Cadia East underground mine was evacuated on Friday as a precaution following instability in one of the vent risers. In a statement, Cadia said an investigation is now underway, with no one allowed inside the mine until it is determined to be safe. No one was harmed during the incident and work is still occurring on the surface of the mine. And Cadia says there is no impact to production or scheduled maintenance at this time. Some of the best minds in rural health research came together in Orange for a forum today. Aiming to address a range of health inequalities, they had a priority issue front of mind.
Coming in live from all over the world, joining the best and brightest on the ground.
It's about bringing world-class applied researchers together to draw lessons from each other's research.
Ruben Spargo, 7 News.
More than 26% of us haven't been to a dentist in over 5 years. That's one of many alarming statistics released by the Australian Dental Association, who are urging the community to look after their oral health.
For some, a trip to the dentist can be something we dread. But lately, people are putting it off for more reasons than one.
It costs too much. I can't afford it.
Christopher Tan, 7 News.
Investigations for a proposed pumped hydro facility in Lithgow are pushing ahead, leaving some members of the community disappointed. The local council voted in favour of a development application from Energy Australia, allowing them to explore the option of creating an energy facility at Lake Lyell. Energy Australia will begin undertaking geotechnical work which will help assess the site. They say it's expected to have minimal impact on the environment and the community, but the concerned Lithgow community groups say there is a lack of detail surrounding the development.
We do believe that the actual application lacked a fair bit of depth, and it should have been basically put in for clarification and the information much more clearer to the public.
Early estimates suggest the facility would be capable of producing enough energy to power over 150,000 households. Avocados are no longer a luxury item eaten by overspending hipsters. In fact, a huge oversupply has made avos cheaper than ever. And now we're all being urged to weave them into our daily diet.
While everything from capsicum to broccoli, cauliflower and of course lettuce soars in price, avocados have never been more plentiful. Penny Burford, 7 News.
It's time now for a quick check of the weather with Kirstie Fitzpatrick. And Kirstie, we were one of the coldest places in the state today.
We were, Maddie, blisteringly cold conditions. Good evening, everyone. Right across our region, temperatures dropping well below our July average, and that was without the wind chill. We had a feels like temperature of minus 10.7 degrees at Orange Airport this morning. At Cowra, just 12 degrees when we normally see maximums around 15 this time of year. We did have some sunshine, but that blue sky was behind a blanket of heavy clouds at times. Those west to southwesterly wind gusts reached more than 50 kilometres an hour in Coonabarabran today, where we reached a top of 11, but it felt no warmer than just 4 degrees. The good news is those winds should begin to ease slightly tomorrow, but there is a chance of a shower. I'll have our Thursday forecast coming up later on, Maddie.
Hopefully temperatures are getting warmer.
Oh, it's been so cold.
Thanks, Kirstie. See you later. Still to come in 7 News, a new Australia Post community program to be trialled in Orange, and Dubbo filled with the sound of music as a new Dementia choir gets up and running.
And later on this news hour, households brace for yet another interest rate hike as inflation soars. An enduring cold case finally solved 70 years after the discovery of a body doped the Somerton man on a beach. And we'll take an exclusive peek behind the curtain of the Commonwealth Games opening ceremony.
In a first for the Central West, a new dementia choir is now raising its voice in Dubbo. The sing-out choir has welcomed people from all walks of life, hoping to help keep minds sharp across the community.
The music evolved, drawing the community to Dubbo's first sing-out choir session.
They don't feel isolated. They become engaged in community and feel.
Orange's post office will soon see a big transformation. The historic building will become the home of Australia Post's first community hub. A trial is set to get underway that will see the post office expand in size to offer new services. It's hoped the concept will help our region trade more efficiently.
A space where we can display local produce, local small business products that give the community visibility of those products and also allow those products to go onto the digital marketplace.
The community hub is expected to be up and running before the end of the year. Still to come in 7 News, Dubbo and Orange help Forbes attract more local AFL talent. And after 20 years, the Blaney Bulldogs return home.
Welcome back. Central West Junior AFL has played a historic round of footy. Dubbo gave up one of their home games to take on Orange in Forbes for the first time in over 30 years.
Right now, the Forbes AFL Association does not have a team of their own in the junior or senior competitions, but thanks to some help from their Central West neighbours, there's a chance that could change.
After playing at other locations for the last 20 years, the Blaney Bulldogs have made a long-awaited return to their old stomping ground. Napier Oval roared to life as teams made the trek to town to celebrate.
Every sporting team loves playing on their home turf, but that's something Blaney Soccer Club haven't been able to do for 2 decades.
Still to come in 7 News, Kirstie Fitzpatrick will be back with all your local weather details.
And in your national news at 6:30 tonight, the new twist in the Manly Pride saga. Hollywood stars caught in the crossfire. How a professor solved the identity of a man found dead on the beach in the 40s and the lucky escape as a luxury boat goes up in flames.
Welcome back. We've had a couple of days of cold daytime temperatures, and today we're still feeling the effects of that cold front while that trough brought some showers. Into tomorrow, a high pressure system will extend across most northern regions, bringing calm and settled weather. That is before another cold front and trough brush through the southeast towards the end of the week, bringing back some cold, unsettled conditions. Now, over the coming week across the central west, we could see around 10 to 20 millimetres of rain. That isn't expected to arrive, though, until early next week. On to tomorrow, partly cloudy for the region. Once some of that early morning fog clears, there is a high chance of showers in the east, most likely into the evening, with moderate to cool southwesterly winds. Temperatures ranging from around 10 degrees for Orange up to the likes of 18 degrees further west. Young expecting a drizzly top of 13. Through Friday, it will be a clearer day. Sunnier skies for Cobar, back to 17 degrees. Forbes reaching a top of 14. A little cooler overnight, though, thanks to those clearer skies, so we could see patches of frost, a shower or two here or there, and we could also see snowfalls down to around 1,000 metres. Another cold start into our weekend too. -2 at Condobolin, -1 for Parkes, Forbes and in Dubbo, thanks to clear conditions overnight. During the day, though, we are expecting plenty of sunshine. Just 12 degrees on the way for Bathurst under those sunny skies. 17 for Coonamble, much warmer there. An incredibly cold night on the way for Orange, -4, expecting a maximum of 10. Looking ahead now, we are expecting those showers to return early next week, though, around 8 millimetres for Dubbo from Monday. Looking to Orange in the central tablelands, that could increase to 10 millimetres, and then we will see a bit of drizzle into next week. The good news is we will return to double digits for Orange into the weekend. -4, something not to look forward to, but after tomorrow, a little bit of rain, and then it should start to clear up slightly. We'll just have to stay warm at night time, Maddie.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to those double digits again during the day.
Yeah, better than 8 degrees.
Thanks, Kirstie. See you later. And that's your local news for tonight. Thanks for your company. You can catch up on our website or at 7plus. Right now, Dan has your national news where we break down the impact of the soaring inflation rate.